Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I hope your week is so amazing. I hope you have been loving on yourself and changing your talk about yourself. I have a question for you. What do these three things have in common? Stop negative talk and thought. Have a mindset of love and respect. And find the positive. My fingers are all crooked. That's funny. Anyways, what do those three things have in common? That's what we're going to talk about today. Loving others. Because you can build your success and build your confidence just as much by loving others as you can by loving yourself. In fact, you can't really love others until you love yourself very well. But both are equally important. How do you do that? If you remember, I almost listed the exact same 3 steps for loving others that I listed for loving yourself. Almost. You've got to stop the negative talk and the thoughts about other people. If you find yourself just getting revved up and annoyed to all pieces when you start thinking about a particular person, you need to stop those thoughts and change them. Sometimes it's hard to change those thoughts until you can remind yourself that you don't have to like them, but you can have an attitude of love and respect for them. They may not even be a superbly respectful kind of person, but there's a certain level of respect that we can offer to everyone, right? And it's that basic level of respect that we can bring into ourselves. You know, it's not like we may say we wouldn't mind if someone ran over them with their car. But really, truly, in reality, we don't usually actually want that. If you do, I 100% recommend some counseling to work through it. And I'm not even trying to say you're crazy. I'm just saying that can help alter that deep hurt that you have toward that person so that you can heal. That's really what this is all about. Helping you learn to love other people so that you can be your best person. Otherwise, those things just kind of eat at us. And, all that ugly kind of just sits there and bubbles and it does come out. Right? So sometimes we have to figure out how to bring that mindset into our thoughts before we can actually have the different thoughts about, whomever it is that just churns our gut. And once you can do that, there's always something positive you can find about those other people. So let me give you an example. I don't remember if I've particularly brought up this teacher my children have had. She's really ugly person. I mean, personality-wise. The kids have recordings of her and some of the things she's said in the classroom. And she's really just not a loving person. Really, she truly doesn't belong in the classroom telling these kids these things. These kids have enough to fight through. They don't need someone telling them that their parents don't love them because their parents have them in a public school. Yeah, she said that. It's recorded. Unfortunately, I know some of this stuff for a fact that she said, that has been said. And, it's things like that that really just irk me. And we've really struggled trying to find a way to love this person. So, one, we first try to stop the negative thoughts, right? We try to stop the negative talk and the negative thoughts, and my daughters will come home with more stories, usually weekly, if not daily, of this particular teacher. And each time it's so newly appalling that you just kind of go, what is in her brain? And you want to say, why is she still a teacher in this district? Except you know the answer, and it's because they literally can't find someone else to come in. So you're stuck in this position, and you're going to hear these things all year. And the other day, she did let her students know that she was definitely moving on to a new job next year. Duh. There's no way our district was even bringing you back. But we'll pretend that it's from your choice. And that's what I'm talking about. Stop those thoughts. Put some kind of better spin on it. Perhaps it is her choice. And find a way, find some semblance of love and respect for the person. It's hard for us as parents to find love and respect. And when I say us, I'm currently referring to my husband and I, to find love and respect for this teacher who, tells my kids that we don't love them because we have them in public school. And, she has no problem letting the kids know she doesn't need to be there. Her parents have plenty of money and she doesn't need to work. Things like that, where, it just reinforces that she thinks nothing of them. And it's really hard to find love and respect for this person. But when my kids came home saying that she told them she was moving on next year, I said, you know what? They started to, make fun of, woohoo, yay, she's gone. Haha, of course she's gone. The district doesn't even want her back, etc. But I looked at them and I said, but you know what? I really do hope that she finds a good place for her. Both for her sake, because she clearly needs something. She's clearly feeling, inferiority, something that makes her say these things constantly. And I truly hope that she finds something that does suit her, both for her sake and so that she stops making everyone around her feel so terrible. I do hope that she has no more positions with children. But I've been able to find that place where I do know that I hope a certain goodness does happen for her. And so we continue to work on trying to phrase things under that umbrella. So those are the kinds of things I'm talking about. Now, it's not always so difficult to find ways to love people, right? Not many people really dig into us on that level. With some people, it's just like, wow, you are like acting absurdly, and I don't even know what to do with you. And you can just tweak your mindset to, wow, you're courageous to be acting that way. Clearly you have some amount of courage that I can relate to. Let's go. All right? And you can turn it into an interesting thing, or sometimes even an admirable quality if they're so bold to behave that way. But find that balance and turn it around and try to love that person instead of passing judgment or just living with the annoyance. Or you get what I'm saying? I'd love for you to post questions below if we need to continue this dialogue a little bit more. We can totally do that. So post your questions below if I'm leaving you hanging a little bit. And otherwise, I would love for you to post thumbs up in the comments if you've already thought of someone you can change your thoughts about. Or even just like this video if you have learned something and you enjoyed it. So I will see you guys later this next week. Have fun loving each other this weekend. Bye.